Hello my guys and gals and MB pals, welcome back to Mad Jerk Shit Show. Happy World Menstruation Hygiene Day, everybody. I'm kind of a fan of menstrual products, if that makes any sense. I worked in fucking retail as a drugstore before. That definitely kinda got me closer, I guess, to menstrual hygiene products by stocking them, getting them on the shelves. It's interesting to me how the whole subject is still kind of demonized in a lot of parts of the world, even though it is as natural as a thing could be, and the people experiencing the menstrual cycle, in my opinion, should get the respect they deserve for having to deal with that shit for a significant part of their life every fucking month. I guess it has never been more appropriate, but the fucking poster I have is an advertising poster for a company called the Female Company, which, as far as I'm concerned, has a 100% female staff list, which is kind of interesting. And they have a pretty nice campaign of trying to make menstrual products more accessible and breaking the rest of the social taboo that is still surrounding the subject. Obviously the text is German and it's a pun and it's really hard to fucking translate. All I can really say is that this is a pun based on menstruation in a positive way, in a funny way, and I like the poster. I got it for free. I liked it. I liked the design and simplicity of it, and I just hung it up on my wall. In honor of fucking World Menstrual Hygiene Day, I've decided to look at video games about menstruation. That's an unusual subject for video games, right? I'm just gonna start my search on itch.io. Menstrual Match is a find a partner icebreaker game, ideal for opening up the conversation about periods with a group of young people. Okay, so this isn't actually a game in the sense of video games. Yeah, this is a physical game. This is a card game that you download and print out. The aim is for children to practice asking their friends for menstrual products and for children to find pairs for the next activity. Okay, so for example, you can get the card "I've got my period," basic. And you are supposed to ask people for a menstrual product. So you're basically going for people who could lend you a pad, a tampon, or a menstrual cup, I guess. Does this person have more stuff on itch.io? They actually have another menstruation game, Bound by Blood. I can't promise this game will be fun for you, but I hope it makes you think. Okay, so it's a message game. Welcome to Bound by Blood, a short interactive narrative about a woman named Beth and her experiences getting a menstrual period while homeless. It is 7:09 AM on Friday the 25th of May. Dude, we missed this by 3 days. Beth is waking up in her car. Ryan is with Beth. Beth has $5.90 in her purse. Her next payment is 4 days away. At 1:30 PM, Beth has a job interview at Wireframe. The early morning sun beams down on the sedan's metal roof and Beth cracks open one eye lazily from the passenger seat. Yeah, okay, we're homeless, we're living in our car, right. The night seemed too short. Beth rolls over to look at Ryan. Beth's stomach growled. She sighed. They'd had canned minestrone last night, but that was the last of it. She'd have to get some food today. Beth looked at the time, nearly time to leave. Beth reached for Ryan's school bag. Oh, that's our son. As Beth shifted, she becomes aware of something wet down below. A quick peek at her knickers confirms her fear. It's that time of the month. Beth hands Ryan his school bag and the two start walking down the street towards Millbank Primary. As they approach, Ryan runs ahead and thrusts open the doors. "Bye, Mom," Ryan yells, heading straight for the toasters. All sorts of cereals are set out on the other table and other Breakfast Club students are already helping themselves. A teacher checks Ryan's name off the list and gives Beth a friendly nod and a wave. Beth smiles back and begins to walk towards the health clinic. A stern-faced woman sits behind the clinic desk. Beth remembers her name's Irene and that she is famed for her irritable glares. Ask if the clinic has any pets, spare herself the embarrassment, and ask for the toilet key. What you gonna do on the toilet though? Are you gonna stuff toilet paper in your panties? Or what is the plan there? Do you have any pets, please? Oh, here we go. Irene lets out a heavy sigh and reaches down behind the counter. When she emerges, she hands Beth 2 pads wrapped in bright blue plastic. Oh, we got 2 even. Fuck yeah. Beth takes the pads, her mind's calculating. Her periods always start heavy. And 2 pads will barely last a few hours. Ah, shit. Beth pushes open the heavy doors and enters the supermarket. Do we not get the prices? How many things can I choose here? We have $5.90. I mean, ideally, we could afford the food and the pets, right? I have a feeling the game won't give us that option though. Oh fuck! I clicked the pets and we only have 35 cents left. Honestly, the proper fucking solution would have probably been buying food and paper towels. While Beth had been at the interview, Ryan had gone home from school with a friend. Okay, that's good. He has a place to go other than the car. That's good. What's for dinner tonight? Oh no, Beth muttered. Ryan looked up at her. What, Mom? What is it? Beth averted her gaze. She couldn't face him. How could she explain? There was no food. Waves of guilt and shame flooded her as she searched her handbag for spare change, a packet of crackers, anything. The rustle of plastic packaging jerks Beth back to reality. With a faint spark of hope lit, she quickly puts out the source of the sound, a pad. This is not a win. So I guess we lost the game. Thank you for playing through my short interactive narrative bound by blood. While the story is a piece of fiction, the choices and struggles presented within are faced by people who menstruate, particularly those who are homeless and struggling financially. I like very much that the person said people who menstruate and not just women. Because, you know, trans men can menstruate as well, just to be technically clear. In Australia, sanitary items such as pads and tampons still incur the goods and service tax of 10%. Yeah, I know. Why is it that menstrual products have a really high tax rate in a lot of countries? Here in Germany, we just lowered it earlier this year, I think. This is because they are classed as non-essential items. It's a fucking... How is it non-essential? It's as essential as toilet paper. You piss, you shit, and some people bleed. What the fuck is not essential about that? Okay, let's go over to The Flow, a short game about menstruation by Ashley. Let me get those clots, dude. So far. Ooh, that was a fucking close one right there. Give me that black card. Come on. So close. Give me that. Use. Level complete. Let's continue. Period. The game. Fuck yeah. What is this place? We will help you. Growing up is hard. Growing up can be fun too. We must embrace our struggles and love ourselves. True. We'll help you find your inner goddess you were born to be. Alright. Appreciate that. 7 years pass. Are your cramps really that bad? Don't fucking judge it unless you experience it yourself, you fucko. I am literally bleeding. Bitch. I watch him pale and look away at this. I wonder, when did the world become such a place that men are embarrassed by the most natural function of the womb? Yeah, fucking take a biology class. Fucking grow up. Jesus. Hey fiancé, can you run by the grocery store and get me some period products, pretty please? Yes. So what is box of pads? Okay, what's this? She loves ice cream. Looks like I have everything. I honestly like the idea of a game where you buy menstrual products for your partner. I like that a lot. It's fun. I like this screen. This is pretty. Through all the pain and heartache, I still love being a woman. Period. Nice. The end. Nice. Nicely done. I like this. Here we go. About bloody time, the menstruation game jam. That's so fucking good that they fucking made an entire indie game jam about menstruation. Such a fucking unconventional weird subject for a video game. It's interesting as shit, dude. AFAB, more like been stabbed, a solo micro LARP about badass coping with dysphoria. Damn, fucking making a game about menstruation is fucking difficult already. A difficult subject, I guess, considered by a lot of people at least. And throwing dysphoria into that as well. That's interesting. So I guess this isn't a video game either. This is more of a real life game. I would pay the $1, but I have nobody to play that with. I've never heard of a lycro. Wait, but it is a solo game? Wait, what? Okay, we purchased AFAB, more like been stabbed, by Hannes Rukbash. Let's download the PDF. So what does AFAB stand for? Assigned female at birth. Oh, okay, right. AFAB, more like been stabbed. A solo micro LARP by Hannes Rukbash. This game is based on my experiences coping with period-related dysphoria as a non-binary AFAB person. But anyone, no matter their gender identity or whether or not they have a uterus, can feel free to play. Thank you. To play this game you will need a deck of cards, a device to play music, and somewhere comfortable to line up. Wow, this is an entire experience, huh? As you lay around feeling like shit and possibly bleeding, imagine that you are feeling like shit and bleeding because you have been stabbed. Yo! Wait, so in the ideal scenario, you're a person who actually is experiencing menstrual cramps right now, and you're using that feeling, that real life pain, to be transformed into this LARP, into this live action roleplay scenario. That's fucking interesting as fuck. That's such a good idea. Draw a card to find out your circumstances in the song you should listen to. Shuffle the cards. I got the hearts. You were the guard of someone important who inspired hope. Maybe a queen who could speak to unicorns. Maybe the head senator of the last anti-capitalist moon. When a perilous ambush descended, someone needed to guard that person's escape route, and you resolved to make that duty yours. Sacrificing your life was worth it. Now you lie sprawled in the narrow corridor, alone, except for the bodies of your enemies and the gleaming device you'll use to record your last message. Listen to Wolves of the Revolution by Arcadian Wild. I'm probably not gonna be able to use this in my video due to copyright. We'll see about that though. As the song plays, think about your life. This character's life so far. What are you proudest of? What do you wish you'd had time to accomplish? Who will you miss most? What advice do you want to give? Give her your strength, take some deep breaths, focus if you'd like on how that is absolutely a stab wound in your lower guts. When the song ends, give your final speech, say your final words, record that last message. The act exhausts you completely. Die as quietly or as dramatically as you want. It's such an interesting... That's so far from any sense of a conventional game, but I like it. That's such an interesting concept. You're playing out the death of this character in your mind, using the pain of your menstruation to emulate the pain of the character. That's so wild, oh my god. So I guess I'm a god. I just sacrificed my life to make sure the queen that speaks to unicorns was able to escape safely from this ambush. I'm imagining a fucking starry night. I'm laying on the cold fucking floor, bleeding, looking into the sky, just observing the stars. Satisfied that my life has become a meaning in the grand scheme of things through this last action that ended my life. And I'm gonna hope whoever continues this story after I've passed on will make use of my sacrifice. And then I'm gone. Fuck. This menstruation video got fucking wild, dude. What a fucking interesting concept. I am a fucking fan. Yo. Okay, so celebrate World Menstrual Hygiene Day. Buy your friends menstrual products. Check out the cool fucking menstrual cup designs that are out there, I guess. Don't be afraid to talk about it. If people make you feel ashamed about something like that, they're just assholes. Thanks for joining me. See you later.